Perfect, 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 perfect.
Push me that way.
You had absolutely no right to do that.
When you supposed to wear that at, Fisher?
With my man.
What? He not taking you nowhere in that.
Night tip, and I show up with a bonnet on and Crocs. You know why I'm here.
Black men have always been trying to work their way up. So they've never put us in a position to oppress us, right? We've always had to work together back in the day.
Fred, I said we'll talk about that some other time.
You don't tell me what I talk about. You don't tell me what I talk about in my own house.
Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I am back in the broadcast room yet again. Y'all know it's always another one. Always another one, man. And yes, so I'm it's crazy to me, the society that we're living in today, things like that. And people are being definitely outrageous with this internet situation. So, it kind of is what it is. We want to sit around here and talk about, these love and relationships and things like that. And, we got women acting crazy, child support situations going off the chain and shit. A lot of men out here being dingbats them damn selves, full of fucking emotion, not knowing what to do. But it is what it is, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm hoping everybody having a blessed day out there. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell that you'll be notified whenever I decide to post things, and go live and stuff like that. So, we gonna kind of dive off into a little something real quick and kind of see where this goes. Now, this is a situation here, hold on, first off. Excuse me. We're gonna dive off into this situation here, and we're gonna check this out. Now, the thing about this is that this young man got asked a question by his woman. Okay. So he was asked this particular question, and she was, trying to wonder and figure out why he in love with her, things like that. And this is the reason why you don't want to ask questions that you don't really want the answer to. Okay. Like you don't want to ask these questions now. You don't want to ask these questions. Okay. So he told her the answer, but peep this out. Let's go. Quarters, nickels, and dimes. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
Okay, so me and you've been in a relationship for some time now, and I just gotta ask, how do you know you love me?
You don't want the answer to that.
Yes, I do.
No, but like you really don't. And I'm the type of person I'm always gonna tell you the truth no matter what.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want the answer to that.
I want the honest, truthful answer to that.
I promise you, like if I tell you the answer, you might break up.
I want the answer.
Or do you?
You sure? No, if you sure, like I'm really giving you the chance to back out of this. Are you sure? 100% positive. This is what you want.
I am 100% sure I want the answer.
Your pussy is trash. And I didn't care. That's how I knew I really was in love with you.
Wow.
So you didn't want to hear that. But I love you. Like that, I love you for everything else. You feel me? Like I'm just not here for sex. You feel me? Genuine love.
So, hey, so he's saying basically he's not there just for the sex. And, you know, I mean, isn't that what a lot of women want? Is a man that's not there just for the sex. I mean, that's what you would think. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what you would think. But, you know, it is what it is out here, you know, and yeah, you know, that's not necessarily all that a woman is there for. So, you know, he told her the truth. You know, he's not there just for the sex, but he kept it blunt and honest with her. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, your box is trash, baby.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit up.
Your box is trash out here. That's what he told her. Now, I ain't say that. I ain't never, you know, had intercourse with the chick. I don't know. But that's what he said, though. He told her the box is trash. And, you know, he was there for more than just the box. And, you know, yeah, let's send a shout out to him for being there for more than just the box, if that's what he wants to do. If that's what he wants to do and things like that. And, okay, cool, you know, but this is the point right here. You should not ask questions that you really don't want to know the answers to. This goes for both men and women. And sometimes that be our problem when we get into these situations with dating our significant others or having sexual access with people, things like that. You know, you want to ask these questions, you know, was it good? Or did you have fun? This and that. Woo, woo. I mean, you really shouldn't be asking these questions because a lot of you people don't really want to know the answers to all that. You really don't. You don't. And you know that you don't. You know that you don't. You know, so, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, no, you know you don't want to know the answers to those questions. So why start asking? But a lot of people are not willing to accept those answers and accept that situation and move on and know that your person is being honest with you and this is who they are, and they actually, you know, are there for more than just, you know, whatever particular thing that they disagree, that they don't like you for, to a certain degree. Because everybody, when you get in a relationship, you're going to not like something about the person that you're with at some point. And whether it be big or small, it's something about that person, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see. Invigorating.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So it's going to be something about that person that you're not going to like, or they need to work on, or you even need to work on to, you know, accommodate the next person that you're dealing with and things like that. So, you know, it just is what it is. So, so let's dive off into this one right here. Now, this is the thing here. This is a huge discussion. You know what I'm saying? 2023, China birth rates are the lowest in 261 years. That's a long time for the birth rates to be low. Okay. So not only is America having a problem with our birth rates, China's having a problem with their birth rates as well. So it's seeming like that the men are just not wanting to put children off in these chicks' asses. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to do it.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Hold on. Because I mean, it just is what it is. Because guess what? The men are out here like this. We're like this.
Who responsible for all these hoes in the street? You?
Who responsible for all these hoes in the street? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Who's responsible for all this? It's crazy out here.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Who's responsible for all these hoes in the streets? And China is seeing this as well. So this is the thing here. The men in China are not trying to have babies. And guess what? Guess what? A woman can't have a baby unless a man put it off in her. Now, hold on. I know over here in America, we have, what is the name of those things? Sperm banks? I mean, shit. That's a joke. That's a complete joke. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, though. But here we go, quarter, nickel, and dime, and let's see what's going on in China.
Young people in China nowadays just don't want to get married or have kids. Why is that? In this video, a guy says,
"Why should I get married? It'll just make me poor. Like most people born in the 90s, I don't want to get married, have kids, buy a house or a car. I just want to live a life free from all these burdens."
Now, what did that young man just say? What did he just say? He said he wanted to live free of all those burdens. He wants to live free of all those burdens. And to be honest with you, I cannot blame him. Listen, look, the problem is there's going to be a huge problem for women in the future because society is so orchestrated. In order for women's survival and things like that, they're going to need the children. They're going to need the households because a lot of women are not, the mass amount of women are not going to want to work like this. They're not going to want to be these boss chicks that want to work 60, 70 hours. They're just not going to want to do that. And a lot of women are just not, they just don't want that. They actually innately do want a man that's going to be able to provide things like that. They're not going to want to, put in the hard work that it takes in order to build something. That's just life.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
So, by the men saying that they're not any longer wanting to deal with the burdens of having families or the burdens of dealing with children or the burdens of paying all these significant bills and stuff, they would rather pay the minuscule amount of bills that they have for themselves. It kind of is what it is. Now, I know. Women will sit there, well, why won't these men man up? Why won't they be more protectors and providers? And why won't they do this and that? I mean, it's just shit, bitch. It's no longer need to do that. We ain't got to do that no more. This is one thing that you women don't understand about feminism. I mean, I'm just being honest out here. This is one thing about feminism that you don't understand and that men also don't understand as well. Feminism has freed men from every damn thing. Shout out to feminism. Real talk. It's freed us. I'm free. I'm free as a man. I don't necessarily have to marry a woman like a man used to have to do so all those years ago. You don't have to do that anymore. She can work now. Soft girl era, all that crap, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a facade. It's crazy out here. Now women are trying to revert back where we want this soft girl era. We want to be relaxed. We want to do this and that. We want to be taken care of. Those days are over with. The economy is also depending on women as well working. It's not going back. It's not. I'm sorry, baby, but you're going to have to put your big girl panties on and shit with your maxi pads. And get out there and go to work.
What the French toast is there to think about?
It just is what it is. Blame the women of back in the day that wanted y'all to go to work because those women back in the day thought that the men were going out and having so much fun at work all the damn time. Men don't have fun at work. I mean, we try to do what we can to make it a decent day, but we ain't just having fun at work. What the hell you talking about?
You old fish-eyed fool.
You can't make this shit up.
You just asked me why I don't have a girlfriend, right? Why should I get married and have kids? It'll just leave me broke, won't it? Don't you know that many people born in the 90s are living without these 4 major burdens? No wife, no kids, no house, and no car. So why shouldn't I enjoy spending my savings slowly?
Here in this video, a student is asked, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Do you want one?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a waste of time and energy.
Stop it. Stop it. You even have this young Chinese young boy even understanding that it's a waste of time and energy to have a girlfriend out here. Listen, having a woman in today's society that's energy consuming. That's energy consuming. It's crazy out here, but it's the truth though. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Like a lot of these women will waste your energy out here. Your energy. And shout out to Coach Greg Adams. He has a saying called MEAT. You know what I'm saying? Money, energy, attention, and time. And, you know, shout out to the coach for that. He came up with that phrase, that's all him. But it's a true statement, man. As men, we do give up our money, our energy, our attention, and our time. And that's a lot to give up for a man, if you really understand. Now that we have feminism in today's society, and feminism has actually freed men from actually giving up set things, you know, now, yeah, we got a lot of simp ass niggas out here that are keeping a lot of this shit alive. Okay, then cool. You want to do that? Salute. You know, salute. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I ain't knocking nobody for what they want to do with their life. Nobody. I don't care what you want to do. But the thing of it is that, you know what I'm saying, the majority of men are not going along with the way that the laws are going, the way that the system's trying to move. And I'm talking about, this is over in China here. This is over in China. They're on the same page that we're on over here in America. It's crazy. It's crazy how this is going. This is starting to be worldwide. Men worldwide in the most sophisticated places, because, you know, I'm pretty sure this is a part of China that's sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the men over there are not wanting to deal with it anymore either. They're not wanting to deal with women in the modern age. The modern age chick is completely off the damn rails.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
She's off the rails. Hold on.
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay, she 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly.
You know, and that's just the case. It's too much 304ing it up. Too much. Men, we still have that inside in us where we like the mystery. We like to see women that, you know, are fully clothed, and we like that mystery. A lot of men do miss those days where women wore the dresses and stuff like that, carried themselves in classy ways. A lot of us men miss that. You know, we're tired of seeing women butt naked every day. But what has happened is, due to the fact that we are forced to now, we're now forced to see women pretty much butt naked every day. You stroll down your timeline, Instagram, whatever site you choose to be on, whatever social media you choose on. You stroll down your timeline, women naked all the time. That is desensitizing men for the natural positive lust that we need to have for women. Because it's a such thing as positive lust. Real talk.
What is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
It's a natural positive lust that we're supposed to have for women. You know, not the overwhelming lust that makes us as men do egregious things or do outrageous stuff and makes us go out here and want to, you know, do the R words or any type of crap like that. I'm not talking about that type of overwhelming lust. That's too much. That's too much. But it's a certain inkling of lust that you're supposed to have for a woman that, you know, when she's fully clothed and she's fully carrying herself in her feminine light and things like that, it's a certain minuscule level of lust that you need to have for said woman in order to turn you on, to make you sexually attracted to that woman, first off. Then next off, makes you want to take care of her. It just is what it is.
But wouldn't it be nice to have a girlfriend to have fun with?
No, it wouldn't be. If I don't have kids, I don't have vulnerabilities, and my life will be at least 80 to 90% less.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? 80 to 90% okay. You know, see. What has happened is society has allowed men to do too much logical thinking with all this debauchery and chaos, you know, between OnlyFans and women walking around every day half naked, doing things like that. It's allowed men to think too much. And then we also have the older men that are getting on the internet that are, you know, telling these younger men things like that. The younger men are learning from the older men, and they're seeing this. They're being awakened, and it's not going to work out in years to come like, you know, it used to for women. That's the whole point, you know, real talk. That the statistics say that by what it is 2034 or something like that, you know, most women are going to be single and childless. That means between women not actually choosing decent men to mate with, they're only going to go for a certain percentage of man. Then two, the other men are checking out of being stepfathers and all this other type of crap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what the French toast is there to think about?
You know, it's going to be terrible for a lot of women in the future. But, you know, yeah, it seems like women are not trying to understand this concept. Maybe they have to get slapped across the face with the concept in order to figure it out. It kind of is what it is, though, man. But it's sad. It's sad that we live in the day and time to where we have to deal with these issues and stuff like that. But it's also the truth. And it's not going to get any better. I don't care what we try to do, how we try to fix this, how much we get on the internet, and we actually do want things to, you know, get better and stuff like that. But it's not though. You know, not with the way things are going. And we're going to keep diving off into this even more. And, you know, just letting you know how much is going down. Hold on here. Let me see something. It's something else I want to dive off into it right here. Let's go right here now. Let's check this out. So this is another prime example of the situation where we have women out here that, you know, are pretty much selling themselves, you know what I'm saying? Nighttime lifestyle. It is what it is. But the thing of it is, though, everybody want to be boss chicks. But these boss chicks are only seeing me on I'm talking about the mass scale now. I'm not talking about the women that actually have good careers, lawyers, things like that, or, you know, any woman with a decent career or a job or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this particular right here are women that are choosing to do, you know, mostly sex work, things like that. So, you know, let's just go here. Let's see this. Peep this out.
So you're telling me that, say that again so I can answer right. Go ahead.
I said I could get fucked online 1,000 times that night. You go out there and fuck in real life, you could bring me back an STD. The only thing I'm going to bring in this motherfucking relationship is a bag.
Man, the motherfucking fact the only way you could get a bag is with your pussy is pissing me off right now. Every time we talk about getting bags, your pussy, your ass, and your titties get talked involved. That's the reason why all these women out here doing all this extra whole shit. If you would set a better example and find another way to get money besides selling pussy, feed pics, and all this other shit doing with sex, these women would be on a better fucking path. You want to talk shit about a nigga, but it's your goddamn reason why these young hoes don't want to settle down because they can sell pussy like boss goddamn baby. You need to chill. Stop telling me about selling fucking pussy every 5 minutes. Every time it's something to do with money, like these women can't open a business and 3 fucking ladies sell goddamn buttercream. I'm tired of it. No, you gotta sell pussy because you don't know anything else to sell around this motherfucker.
So what's the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit. Who's responsible for all these hoes in the street? You?
Hey. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. That's the thing that men are tired of. We're tired of hearing about your OnlyFans page. We're tired of hearing about, you know, crap like this. Now, she said that if she gets online and stuff and play with herself technically and things like that, that she's not going to bring home any diseases. She's just going to bring home a bag, you know, okay. But at the end of the day, baby, is this all that you could promote to women in today's society to sell? You know, and see, this is the problem that men also are having. And I'm gonna relate this to this. This is the reason why men like women who can cook. I'm gonna give a fucking solution right now. How about instead of you being able to go out here and just sell your body, how about you be able to cook something where you can open up a restaurant? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody tell me something. Maybe I'm wrong out here. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. How about you learn? How about you get your baking skills up where you can sell cakes and stuff like Patti LaBelle sold to Walmart. She's selling cakes, millions of them.
So what's the French
pies? I mean, how about you think outside the box for a change, other than just selling your damn box? And these are the egregious things that men are getting tired of, and that's the reason why the respect level is not on case. We don't give a fuck if y'all only like 1% of men. We don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Without the rest of the men actually keeping the world running, you wouldn't be shit, baby.
What's the French toast is there to
the men is what bring your eyelashes to the goddamn hair store so you can get them put on. The men are what brings the food to the places so you can sit down at these restaurants, be fat and sweet, drink up all the alcohol that some dingbat ass dude gonna pay for, sitting around looking stupid and shit, and you can enjoy your life. You know, the men are the ones that are out here building the cars for you to ride your fat ass around in. The men are the ones that actually at these plants building the maxi pads to put up your ass when you're bleeding once a month.
So what's the French toast is there to think about?
Don't want to hear that, huh? I really don't give a damn. Really don't. That's the thing, though. We're tired of hearing women always talk about they're coming up with this and that, and they get on OnlyFans, and okay, cool. But what can you do other than get on OnlyFans? Open up a restaurant, baby. You know what I'm saying? Figure out a way to get your own hair. Open up a nail salon, open up a hair store, you know, do the things for women that y'all do, because that's what most women do. When they actually do get in business and things like that, they do things for other women. They don't open up businesses that's going to actually produce anything for both men and women. And I'm not knocking that at all, because women, you know, they need to stick to what they're good at, and they do things for other women, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That helps keep women up. You know, but I'm just saying though, you know, how about you get your shit together and design a new bra for women or something? How about you do that? Other than promoting to me that you could get on a site and you know what I'm saying, put your cross liqueur cat.
What the French toast is there to think about?
All up in the damn camera and shit.
God, Jared, you can't make this shit up.
I know I'm stupid out here. I know I'm stupid. But it is what it is, though. And yes, that's what men are getting tired of, man. We're tired of hearing these excuses from a lot of women about, you know what I'm saying, selling their cat all over the place. When it's the majority of women actually doing this now. It's like it's nothing special. And that's what goes back to what I said about men being desensitized nowadays. We're desensitized to a woman's affection. We're desensitized to a woman's luster. We're desensitized to a woman's ability to capture us with her allure that she's supposed to have in order to keep society and reproduction going. And that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Real talk. That's a huge problem. And if we keep going forth into the future with this huge problem of women doing too much, they're over-sexualizing men in society. And men are becoming null and void to this. And it's like, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And what's going to happen is after that, it's like, it's no need for anybody to take any of them basically serious.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Yeah. Kind of is what it is, though, man. Let me hit this cup out here, man. I got to hit this cup, man. Y'all, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. Seriously. It's sick and crazy, but, you know, it kind of is what it is, though. You know, and like, I'm not sitting around here saying that, you know, I don't like to see me a hot chick, you know what I'm saying, every now and then stroll down my timeline and stuff like that. You know, hey, shit. Yeah, I'm a man. But it's just at an overwhelming factor nowadays that these things are happening. And that's part of the problem. Let's see where I want to go next. Where am I wanting to go next? Let's go here. And yeah, we're going here now. And this BBL talk. You know, shout out to all the chicks that got BBLs. You know, kind of is what it is.
You old fish-eyed fool. Speaking of nagging, persistent things, watch it, sucker.
And here we go.
Yeah. Shout out to all them chicks that got BBLs and stuff like that. So this is a wrestle competition that everybody wants to wrestle with. Women are saying that men do like the BBLs. Men are constantly telling the women that we don't like these BBLs and shit like that. I mean, at least not for keeping and waking up to on a consistent basis for the next 30 years.
Thank me in the morning. You ain't right, man. Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
At least not keeping and waking up to every day consistently for the next 30 years. No man wants to wake up to that for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. No man wants to do that. Let's just keep this honest here. Let's keep this real. So it just kind of is what it is. So we're going to go here and see what these young people are talking about this BBL situation. And we're just going to lay this out. And these are facts. Here we go.
Do you think men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
Do you think
So, I mean, you know, shit. It's no way that any solid man is going to want to wake up to that every day for the next 60 years. Now, that's if we are planning on being in relationships for 60 years. Now, you know, let's go with the statistics that are out here nowadays. Low key, people are not even staying together that damn long. So I can kind of see, just follow me though. Follow me on this. I can kind of see why some women don't give a fuck and they're getting these BBLs and things like that. I can see that. Because they know they're not finna be in these long-term relationships at all like that. They know that too. This is something that we as men need to also accept. These women know, real talk, that they do not want to be in long-term relationships anymore. They will tell us this shit all day. They'll spill this shit out on the internet. They want these husbands. They want this long-term relationship stuff. They want all this and that. They want a faithful man. They want children and all this and that. But, you know, let's look at the facts of what is going on in life. That's not happening. Most relationships nowadays don't even make it past a good 5-year mark. Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit up.
It's just the truth, though. It's the truth. It's not making it long term anymore. Relationships are not making it long term. Internet, all this stuff, we have too many options of life, you know what I'm saying? Especially women have too many options to choose up from and things like that. And okay, cool. If the game is going to be played that way, I suggest the men out there play the game to their best advantage. If you need to, have a fistful of 20s, do your thing.
No, you're right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Right. I'm just saying, if they want to play this game, if women want to play this game, because obviously they do, because, you know, they're being consistent. They're putting their feet to the fire. They want to play this single game for life. They want to play this life single game because this is what this is. Marriages are no more. No more. So they want to play these games. They want to stay out here. At the end of the day, though, they've turned men to a certain place to where men don't even want to give women children anymore. So eventually the child support system is going to die. Real talk, it's going to be out. Because, you know, already, let's just take, you know, of course, the black community, over 50-something% of black men do not have children at all. So, you know, and it's only increasing. So now that the men are deciding that, you know, either they're not being chosen by women to even have sex with, or if they're being chosen by women to have sex with, the men are choosing not to impregnate women. So, you know, what are these chicks going to do? Because regardless of what we choose to believe, all these chicks are not making fucking 6-figure ass money. They're not doing it. And yeah, I know.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat, a pig.
Shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think.
this shit up.
No, you can't. All these women out here are not making six figures. All these women out here are not owning business. I don't care what the fuck you see on Kendra G's show. All these chicks ain't making that kind of money. The tax, if you look at the tax bureau, man, the taxes don't even say that all these women are making all this fucking money around here. So all these chicks ain't rich like that. Like, that shit sounds stupid. Stop it. Stop it. Man, it's ridiculous that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these women are sitting around here, you know, trying to act like they making all this money. But then, no, too, they are demanding a man that makes all this money when they're just average human beings. Average fucking people. They still shop at Walmart too. You know, it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. And it's sad, but hey, listen, look, if they want to keep playing that game, if women want to keep playing this game out here, let's let them keep playing it. Because guess what? Guess what, fellas? You have the seed to life. Only you, as a man, have the seed to life. And guess what? Like Smokey the Bear used to say, only you can prevent forest fires.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
So let's not, you know what I'm saying, let's not even have that fire, you know, in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Let's deprive them of the children that they want, because they can't go to the sperm bank and get children like that. You know, most men do not go to the sperm bank. So it's not like they can just go to the sperm bank and get children. It just is what it is. And thank God that they can't, because we already seen the results of this single parent household shit. It's destroying society. It's just... But that's neither here nor there. But it is what it is, though. So, you know, yeah. Let's check this next one out, and we're gonna go here and see what's gonna happen now. Let's just see what's gonna happen now. We're gonna go dive off into the child support situation. You know, and yeah, fellas, you know, but you know, and I know plenty of dudes that are in situations and things like that with the mother of their children, and they're going through horrible situations, you know. And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to the mother of my child, you know, for real though. Shout out to her, because I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, for real though. Like, these stories that I hear from a lot of men out there and things like that, and young men that I do talk to, that I work with, all types of stuff that they're going through. Oh my goodness, my child's mother never put me through none of that type of shit that's going on out here. This shit is crazy. So, you know, yeah, shout out to my child's mother, man, because she never put me through half this shit that I'm hearing from y'all cats out here. Man, wow. Man, wow. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. But this is true. And truth be told, a lot of men are going through a lot of egregious situations with women. These women are basically stealing these men's children, stealing these men's seeds, things like that. Won't let these men be a part of these children's lives. And, you know, regardless of what everybody want to sit around and say, a lot of men do want to be a part of their child's life from the moment it comes out of the cooch to the end of the toot. I mean, I'm just, hey.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
So we're going to dive off into this one here. And this is a man that's going to be speaking upon the situation that he was in with child support dilemma. It's a little bit lengthy, so we're going to quarter, nickel, and dime it. And here we go.
So let's go back to this. So this was actually your child.
No.
It wasn't even your child.
No.
Woo! All right. So the plot thickens. So who was the person that was suing you for child support?
The County of Los Angeles.
But who was the child? Like what the...
At the time where the child was conceived, I was 12 years old. It gets deep. It's on layers to unpack all of this. So once I turned 18, they started the case. I found out about 7 years later. So during that time, they was giving the mother government assistance, so
Right.
cash aid, food stamps. So this is how this money started to accumulate.
Did you even know the mother?
I know her. Yes.
Okay.
So it's crazy because she was a friend of my cousin at the time. Again, I'm 12 years old. This is in 1990. So it was a different.
This is ridiculous. Are you? Hold on. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. So this young man, at that point in time, he was a young man. He was 12 years old. And he got caught up in a situation to where he got accused of having a child by a young lady that, he knew to a degree like that, but he obviously, from the way he's trying to say it, he didn't know her like that. He didn't know her intimately. So it's like, how at 12 years old, you have a child support case pinned against you. Before your life even starts, before you basically even hit puberty as a young man. You have a child support case against you, but by a woman that, from the way it sounds, he didn't even sleep with. So, okay. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going, and here we go.
It was a different time back then. So it's like the day that we attempted to do something, that was the first day I met her.
Okay.
I'm 12 years old.
Right.
And it gets even
How
deep.
old was she?
I think she was 14 or 15.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. So this is what we're doing out here now, right? So he was 12. She was 14 or 15 or something like that, maybe. What happened to the older women with these young boys? I mean, say, hold on.
God, you can't make this shit up.
I mean, I'm just saying, so he was 12, she was 14 or 15. Okay. I guess so.
And me it was being my first time.
Mm-hmm.
I never even penetrated her.
Okay.
Like I never penetrated her at all.
Right. Because as a 12-year-old boy, back in the 90s, because what I'm saying, I was around that age back in the 90s too. Things like, as a 12-year-old boy, children back then, we wasn't over sexualized like these children are nowadays. I'm pretty sure a 12-year-old boy nowadays know where to fucking put it. I'm just gonna be raw. I'm blunt and honest with you right now. I'm 100% honest with you right now. I'm pretty sure in 2024, a 12-year-old boy know what to do with it. But I'm just being real with it. Back then, 30-something years ago, no. We were still trying to play with our Ninja Turtles and Transformers and our G.I. Joes. Maybe going outside, dealing with our other male partners, climbing some trees, doing exercises outside. We actually got outside as children. I don't know what these kids doing nowadays. We got outside. We were the original outside. Like they say nowadays, I'm outside. Nah, we as children were outside. And real talk, back in the day, we didn't have all these cell phones, all this crap that was going on. We couldn't be tracked, located, none of that shit. At the end of the day, the major rule for children back in the day, you better have your ass at the house before the street lights came on.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't
I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. And that's how it went down. So, you know, that was a lot for a 12-year-old to get into. He had to been kind of coached into something as a 12-year-old young man, you know, back in the day. You know, it kind of is what it is. Here we go.
So as time went on, it's like, okay, she had a baby, but it's like, okay, well, is it my child? Again, now I'm 13 years old. We're in 1990. There's no communication between families and things of this nature. And that's the last that I heard of it until 2003, when I got a call from HR saying that they finished our garnishing my checks.
Wow. Yeah, because I always hear stories about people who have child support, they owe back child support, and then they can do multiple things before they arrest you, because they'll garnish your wages, they'll maybe revoke your driver's license. So what were the things that happened to you?
At that time, the first thing they did, they suspended my license. They suspended my license. They put a freeze on my passport, which I didn't even know because I wasn't trying to get a passport, but they did it anyway.
So from that point to 2003, what he said, by that time he was able to get his license, things like that. Now pay attention to what I'm saying here now. They still, obviously they had a case that got pending on him at some point, but throughout that time, he was able to get his driver's license. In order for them to revoke the driver's license, he had to get it at some point. So, you know, yeah. And they do that. They will take your driver's license. Like, seriously, it's no game. Which, you know, it's ridiculous because child support is not actually a full-fledged court situation. It's a debt court. In a debt court in this country, it's not basically a super legal court by standards of what, you know, a legal court's supposed to be. They should not be able to hold you to a debt standard. The credit card companies can't do that. The banks can't do that. It is what it is out here, people.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
So child support is moving at a different range that, you know, outside the law. They're above the law out here. They're above the law, low key. That's what child support is.
You old fish-eyed fool. Speaking of nagging, persistent pain. Watch it, sucker.
Child support is moving above the law. You know, so they taking, you know, they not supposed to be able to do all that, you know, but it is what it is, and they're doing it. So, you know, he got hemmed up. Okay, let's go.
Anyway, bank levy, they sent, after a time it had accumulated, they sent a $48,000 bank levy to my account. I didn't have $48,000 in there, but what was in there was all I had, and they took it all. So it was rough.
But the woman who had the child, she did go and say that you were the father, and that's why.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why this happened.
Yes.
So there was nobody else she was claiming was the father, only you.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So then you get this. Then you find out 7 years in arrears, and you have to end up going and representing yourself. So you weren't even able to get an attorney to represent you.
No, at that time, no. So just so you understand, when I found out about it, this is 7 years.
Right.
I go to the court. The courts tell me you had 6 months to respond. There's nothing that we can do. This went on for another 13 years. So now it's 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So now they're garnishing bank levies, license suspensions off and on.
That affects your credit. That affects you being able to buy a house, get a car, sometimes even get a job, because people do check your credit.
Listen, y'all see how dangerous it is?
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Y'all see how dangerous it is having babies with these chicks?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Do y'all see how dangerous this is? Your credit messed up. Listen, look, real talk. You can't maneuver in America without decent credit. You can't do nothing. You can't buy any type of real thing without decent credit out here. If you're trying to be a solid man, that's being an upstanding citizen, that's working hard, that's putting in the work, that's building himself, that's trying to do something, that's trying to be a productive fucking citizen.
What the
You
French
can't.
toast is there to think about?
You can't do nothing without credit out here. So he was screwed. From the age of 12, he was screwed. It's ridiculous, bro. They was charging a 12-year-old, you know what I'm saying? The system was charging a 12-year-old boy up until he got grown. Then kept charging him after that. They didn't send him no notification of what you need to, like they said, when you had 6 months in order to reply. He was 12 years old when this shit went down.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
He was 12 years old when this shit went down. What the hell we talking about? It's crazy. Back in the 90s? Man. Man, y'all gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. But then, you know, and I'm not saying every case is like this, because every case is not like this. But the thing of it is, though, for this particular case right here, you know, and I'm sticking to it. This particular case with this man right here, this is outrageous. And, you know, so even some grown ass men go through this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about, you know, from that young of age, but, you know, you have women out here that don't tell, you know, or either they have multiple men that they slept with, and then they, you know, get these tests done and stuff like that, and they start narrowing things down. And then it come to a dude that they may not even be in contact with that dude anymore, but they still know his name, and they put him down and stuff like that, and they will put you on child support, period. Whether you know this or not, they will put you on child support, period. And it's like, you're responsible for paying for a child that you haven't even had a blood test for yet, to even actually know that this is your child. And this is how screwed up the system works. It is what it is.
In those situations.
So this went on for 20 years. So when I took them to court, and everything changed for me. So I'm paying them on top of the money that they're taking, I'm paying an additional $50 so I can keep my license. But every year my license got suspended for a system error.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, like I said, it's 13 years that went by. We doing this dance every year. I got to call you, see, pay you another $50 to release my license, pay the DMV another $75 to reinstate my license. And now I got to do this again next year because it's going to happen again.
Right.
So this particular year, I'm like, no, why do I keep going through this? Like, man, this is fraud. Like, what? And a lady said, fraud? What do you mean fraud? You got served. And I'm like, wait, I got served?
So you didn't even realize, okay.
No. And she's like, you got served? I'm like, well, tell me when I got served. She placed me on hold. She come back. I'm sorry, Mr. Tillman. We do not have your signature. I'm like, well, I know you don't have my signature because I've been with me every day of my life. I know I didn't get served.
I've been with me every day.
And she was like, but immediately she said, that don't matter anyway, because you volunteered into the program. I said, I did what? I said, well, tell me what day I volunteered. I bullcrap you not, Angie. This lady put me on hold. I'm on a hold. She come back. I'm sorry, Mr. Tillman. We do not have your signature. I'm going crazy. As anyone there, I need to speak manager, this, and this. They get me to it's a department called Umbuzz. They are like internal affairs for child support, but they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And from that point on, I knew that they were supposed to serve me. And at that point, I knew that child support was voluntary because she said I volunteered into the program.
Wow. Okay.
And that it is. that it is voluntary. Listen, look, the only way that they get your information is if your child's mother give them the information, you know what I'm saying? Because she out here like this, or you give them the information, you know what I'm saying? Period. Like, that's crazy. And you have to think about, you know what I'm saying? If you actually been listening to me, you have to think about where this man had came from. You know what I'm saying? All the way from 12 years old till, you know, he only started to get the repercussions in 2003. You know what I'm saying? After he got older in life and started working, started becoming a productive citizen in society, things like that, getting his driver's license, stuff like that. From 12 years old in the 90s, he was being charged for this child that was not his child. Like, you know. I mean, this is crazy. In the system, don't even try. They don't even try to figure out who's actually the father of these kids. They don't care. Long as the chick pulls up, you know what I'm saying, real talk, she got a name that she can write down at the end of the fucking day. You know what I'm saying? You on the hook. It is what the hell it is out there. It is what it is, man.
You can't make this shit up.
It is what it is. You on the hook as long as she got your damn name. I'm talking about your full name. And that's all that's needed. The system, the child support system don't do no due diligence. No due diligence on trying to figure out who's actually the blood father of said children, to try to, you know what I'm saying, want to actually hold the proper people accountable monetarily, physically, or anything like that. You know, it's a whole grape system. It's a whole system that's full of grape. They got more grapes than what's out there in California, the California wine country that make wine.
Yo, thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
They got more grapes in the child support system than California got grapes to make wine. Somebody better tell me something out there. The hell you talking about?
You own fish-eyed food.
It's ridiculous out here. And it just goes on and goes on. It's on and on. It's on and on. No correction. No understanding. It's sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true, man. Sad, but it's true. All right. Let's dive off into this next part of the program. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, be notified whenever I go live, things like that. Yeah. So I'm finna go here and hold on a second. Let me pick some things out. I got some stuff in store for y'all. I'll keep telling y'all it's crazy out here. And that's just how it goes. So now what's about to happen is, we're about to dive off into the situation with the chick in Mississippi that went into the Walmart with her baby properly unclothed. You know, real talk.
Yo, thank me in the morning.
Hold up, my bad. That wasn't what I was trying to do. So, I definitely know what Walmart that she was in. I'm close to the area. So, what I'm saying? I definitely know what Walmart she was in and things like that, though. But, yeah, we're going to go here and we're going to check this out. And this is a sad situation. This is the problem when men decide to have babies with women that do not need to procreate.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit.
And this is a very sad thing, and I also wonder sometime, and it's like, yes, men need to start controlling themselves and their lust factors. Some women do not deserve children at all. Some women do not need to procreate on this planet, just like some men don't as well. I'm just being honest out here.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
So we're going to dive off into this one and check out what this Dorito bitch was up to. And keep in mind, yeah, she has been brought up on charges now for having that child out here. This was during the past little winter freeze that Mississippi had. So she has been brought up on charges for having that young child out there like that. And it is what it is. So we're going to quarter, nickel, and dime at this time.
He came in here without that jacket on. Yeah, he did.
That baby just had a pimp on. I can't. Yeah, don't do that. Somebody call police. Somebody call police on her. Get out that man's face, please.
Right.
What the hell? Somebody call police on her. But when you come in the store fully dressed and your baby's not. I got one.
You could tell she had no type of male structure in her life growing up. She had no real understanding of life growing up. She's a very lost woman. Very lost.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Very lost. And my issue is right here. My issue, because I've been there. I've been there. I've been one of these bats that, would sleep with, these chicks and things like that. And just, it's when I was younger, I've been there. Never got one of them pregnant though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey, But I always knew the difference between a chick that would be a complete bat versus a chick that I could halfway trust with the seed. And, she is a complete bat out here. I mean, just a complete bat.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
Never will be chose. But she don't want to be chosen. Not by a man with any type of substance. Not by a man that's going to actually lead her anywhere. She don't want to be led anywhere. She thinks she can lead herself. And all she's doing is leading herself down this path of death and destruction, and got this baby and her children riding along with her. And that's just it. So she came into the Walmart, real talk, you know. Hey. I guess she needed some things, you know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, it was a freeze in Mississippi at that point, and it was very cold. It was very very cold. Like the ground had froze, things like that. It was kind of hard for everybody to move. And yeah, she, you know, had made it to Walmart, but she had no clothes on that baby, nothing but a damn diaper. But I guess it's believe all women. I guess it's believe all women in everything that they do. Who cares? Who cares what these chicks do out here? They can destroy these babies' lives. They can set these babies up to catch the flu and die, but who cares though? Man, stop it. Stop it right now. But that's the case though. That is the case. And that's what she did. So,
She just sad. They just sad. Come on, man.
okay. So obviously they're not going to go back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to another part of the situation. And we are going to check some more things out about this same situation. We haven't moved off this. Now, this is the young lady that was actually in Walmart. She got on TikTok, but obviously she has a TikTok page. I mean, you know. Who knew? Who knew? Obviously, you know, she has a TikTok page. So she had something to say about her situation. So, you know, we're going to quarter, nickel, and dime, and we're just going to, you know, let's let her chime in. So, you know, this video is definitely kind of long, but I also have the lady that recorded her doing all that in Walmart. They got fired for recording her. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that lady. You know, real talk, shout out to that lady. I have her too. So this ain't over. This ain't over. This ain't over. Now, the woman with the child, we're going to do her response. And then we're going to get to the lady response that was the recording of this lady right here at Walmart and things like that. Matter of fact, y'all hold on a second. And I'm gonna go here and y'all just chill out. We're gonna have a hot little break real quick.
I had very bad slang to my conversation. I was always cursing. I always tried to wear the pants, and it's like I had no femininity to me at all. You know.
That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? And you're treating it like it's this much put in there? There's another on the side taking a little bit more value out of the book. So by the time you get your you got about this much left for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you got kids. She get old. She get fat. She cheat on you.
Yo. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, we gonna keep it rolling, real talk, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna dive off into this. Like I told you, with this situation right here, the video that the young lady did on TikTok, it's gonna be a very lengthy video. So, you know, yeah, we got time. We got time now. We got time now. So we gonna let this chick talk, and yeah, she gonna say what she need to say. So, you know, it is what it is, though. Let's find out where her mindset is. Let's find out what's going on, you know. And hey, I know how Mississippi chicks think. It is what it is. Yeah, quarter, nickel, and dime, quarters, nickels, and dimes.
First of all, you wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse. First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can have you with more kids, which I'm sure He will. He'll definitely bless you with more children. But so as a mother, you should know what it feels like to have your kids away from you, have your children taken away from you. So right now, I lost 10 pounds currently because my kids are gone from me. I haven't seen my kids. I seen them now under certain restrictions, but like my son, he doesn't understand.
Right, as you should. At the end of the day, thank God.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Now, yes, your children are not going to understand because you know you all they know. Obviously, you all they know. You know what I'm saying? The children's fathers. Father. This is so complicated. And see, this is the problem out here. This is the problem. Where are the children's father or fathers? Because we have to ask these questions nowadays. You know, father or fathers with an S. Real talk. We have to ask these questions. What's going on here? You know, look like, you know, she fully clothed. She got her little silk pajamas on and shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is after the fact of the Walmart situation here. This is after the fact.
You can't make this shit up.
This is after the fact. So, you know, she's sitting around in her silk pajamas and shit, feeling silky and smooth. And, you know, having fun and shit. Talking about she feels some type of way about the children being gone. I mean, it's no red. Her eyes is white as snow out here. I don't see red eyes from crying or none of that shit.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I will be fucking devastated if somebody come just take my children away. What are you talking about? Okay.
Understand why? Like he need therapy now. He can't understand why.
Look at them psycho eyes.
Like in the public, it's too much going on.
Psycho eyes.
I can't even take him to Chuck E. Cheese under supervision if I wanted to anywhere because people, I'm getting like harassments and things like that. So that's what's going on with that situation. I really feel bad for my baby. I play with my ear when I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, and every time I see him, he's like doing the same. You know, he's mama's child. He does the same thing, and I'm like, baby, like it's gonna be all right, you know, and stuff like that. Like I just really can't explain to you.
Listen, look. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to bring this up, but we all bring this up. If you're on YouTube here and you're a consistent person on YouTube and you see videos, things like that with women in their house and stuff like that, ladies, Will y'all please fix them goddamn fire alarms? Will y'all please fix this? It don't take but a battery.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
What are y'all doing out there? Man, what type of maintenance are you keeping on your households? Well, obviously it's not a lot, because look at what she done got into with a child. Like, I guess, man. I guess.
For real, he's only 40 years old. So that's with that. I know a lot of y'all want to know, that baby must be living in horrible living conditions. Horrible. If he's treated like that here, I wonder how he's treated at home. This is a period time.
Hit that like button out there.
What?
Hit that like button. Comment, subscribe. Real talk.
That's nothing. That's like baby stuff. That's like nothing. I'm talking private VIP to CD.
Okay. Now I'm about to get off into this a little bit more here. Hold on.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
Excuse me, ma'am. After what you just pulled at the damn Walmart, why the fuck is your nails done?
You can't make this shit up.
You old fish-eyed fool.
And yes, she is a fish-eyed fool. Why is this bat's nails done? She just lost her child. Her eyes ain't red from crying. You know what I'm saying? She ain't showing no sympathy or nothing about that her child is gone. Our children, who knows? What the fuck are we doing out here? This is crazy. Just
saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay, she 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly. All right, but damn them kids, they good. They gonna take care of themselves, because like I said, they think as long as the kid is alive, I'm a good mama.
Disney VIP to see Blippi. They met this man. They met who else they meet? They do. We do a lot. I do a lot of different activities with my kids. Indoor water parks. I do arts and crafts with my kids. I don't give my kids melatonin.
Hold on. I know that's a lie, because at the end of the day, I know about Miss. Ain't no water park around this motherfucker.
What is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
Ain't no water park around here.
What
The hell?
the French toast is there to think about?
Stop it.
You know, I'm not saying against the people that do, but I don't do that. You know, I do everything. I read my kids books. Let them run around. I let my kids do a lot. I do a lot of different. Every holiday I decorate.
Yeah, sure you do. You got your nails done.
It's decorated in here now, which it was decorated before they even left. So like, yeah. My kids believe in Cupid, everything else, like I stated before in my Facebook post, which I'm gonna put my page back up, but I just kind of got off there for a little bit. So it's nothing how y'all try to say horrible living conditions. Never that. Never, ever. Never that. So that's that about that. My biggest thing right now though, is the false allegations that's out there about me. Not a bad mama, never been a bad mama. That's my main thing really, honestly, is just I miss my kids. Like I said, I lost 10 pounds already. I couldn't really eat like I'm chewing gum now. I do stuff like that. My baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for gas, because I'm under. I don't really want to talk about the case too much, but I can't see my kids under like strict restrictions. I want to raise money for gas for that to make sure I can see my babies and for indoor activities, because right now we're not even in a safe space to even go to places. We can't even go nowhere publicly. Like, you really ruined a lot of stuff, ma'am. Like, for real. But
So obviously, I mean, what you mean? Like, are you talking to yourself? Are you telling yourself that you ruined a lot of stuff, ma'am? I mean, you know, she has to be talking to herself because she's the only one that ruined this when she went in Walmart and she carried that young baby out there in Walmart with no clothes on.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
You ruined that your damn self, ma'am. I mean, what are you talking about here?
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up, okay? She 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly, all right? But damn them kids, they good. They gonna take care of themselves because, like I said, they think as long as the kid is alive, I'm a good mama.
if it was actually done from the goodness of your heart, you know, the Bible says that you want to do stuff, you know, those who, when you do good deeds, you give to the needy, blah, blah. I'm not needy, by the way, but you give to the needy, you don't do it, you know, like, hey, look at me, like how the hypocrites would do. You actually, you know,
hypocrites.
You do it in private,
Wow.
you know, to your Father that is, because you're doing it for public. That's for people that can see. You need to do it to your Father that is unseen. Don't believe I saw your GoFundMe. You have received your reward in full, as the Bible states. But I'm telling you, ma'am, God could have tripled that for you if something was done in private. But like I said, my kids are not whatever y'all trying to portray. There is nothing like that. And another thing.
Hold up. Hold on, baby. Hold on right here. We not trying to portray anything. You portrayed that shit when you checked your dumb ass to Walmart with that baby unclothed when it was very cold outside. Very cold. You know what I'm saying? During that time, yeah, it was very cold. Too cold. Even adults were covering up. I mean, what are you talking about, baby? You had your baby, your small child out in that super cold weather. People in Walmart had to buy this child clothes in order to put clothes on this child. She only had a pamper. What are you talking about? It's crazy. Makes no sense. Who the fuck you think you're fooling out here? It's ridiculous. The excuses. No accountability. None. It's just a lot of yap, and jip, jap, and you know what I'm saying? There's all this dingbat upside the damn head.
You old fish-eyed fool.
Who is responsible for all these holes in the street? You?
Yes, a lot of you men out here are responsible for all these holes in the street. Got these babies out here at Walmart with no clothes on and shit. It's ridiculous. Stop putting babies in these bats. Stop putting babies in these bats. It's ridiculous.
The thing I had wanted to mention, like bearing false, like I really this is a learning lesson for you. False witness, thou shalt not come to give false testimonies against your neighbor. That's what you're doing, because situations like this, now my kids have to heal from this. I have to heal from this. I'm going through stuff. I don't know if I got my kids back yet. But you know, like the Bible says, we can rejoice when we run into trouble, because it builds endurance. Endurance builds character, and character builds strength, hope, and salvation. Everything happens for a reason. You tarnish my name. I'm a child's author. You can look me up on Amazon or Barnes and Nobles. Author name is Kimmy Darby. I got a book about autism that's out as well. I had when I'm making them under a contract to make another book. Probably gonna have to hold off on it because.
Hold on. Hold on here. Do you mean to tell me? Oh wait, I can't even bring it. I don't even want to bring the words out my damn mouth out here. It's crazy. You mean to tell me you're out here writing books? You're writing books, but you can't even properly clothe your child to go to Walmart with. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. This is hard, man. This is hard. This is hard. Man, I miss the old days when a good leather fucking belt could be broke out. Man, stop it.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm a kid's author. You tarnished my name.
Tarnish your name.
It's a lot, but I got faith in God.
Oh, do you really?
Like I said,
I mean, did God tell you to kill your child out there with no clothes on? You know, like, or did God want you to act right, put some clothes on that baby?
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
They'll do 20,000. God could have tripled that and made it 200,000. You know? But everything happens for a reason. This is bringing me closer to God. Trials and tribulations. I just really got on here to say that.
Low battery.
Everybody that's defending me, thank you. Everybody that's praying for me, thank you. I did want to say that.
Stop.
Let's not go back and forth for anyone. You know, if you got to say something, say it. We're going to find a positive in every negative. You know? This make me appreciate my kids 10 times more. You know? 10 times. Definitely 10 times more. Definitely finding the positive in every negative situation. I ask that y'all don't go back and forth for anybody. We're not doing that. We're not going back and forth with people. Online, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. His wrath.
Vengeance is yours, said the Lord. What are you talking? What is she talking about? What the fuck is she? God, stop it. Stop it. Whoo, man, y'all need to stop it out here.
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay, she 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly, all right? But damn them kids, they good. They gonna take care of themselves, because like I said, they think as long as the kid is alive, I'm a good mama.
Who's responsible for all these hoes in the street? You?
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Vengeance is hers, said the Lord. Oh my. Excuse me, man. Hey, I gotta hit this cup, man. I gotta hit this cup. Stop it. This said vengeance is hers, said the Lord. Woo. Man, are y'all kidding me out here? Are y'all kidding me out here? You can't. Whoo, man. Man, thank God them children are not around her. This is the delusion that we as men are tired of with you fucking women out here. Stop it. Stop it.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Man, we're tired of this. You can't build no community with this type of thing. You can't do nothing with this. This is... Oh my God, man. Let me just hit this cup, man. I just gotta hit this cup. Let me drink some of this ambrosia out here, because this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I can't believe. Well, yeah, I can. I can. Oh my goodness, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me out here? She said, It's just not right, man. It's just not right. Hold on.
And what is your damage, musclehead? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
It's just not right, man. It's not right. Now she coming on straight victim action. Now she's the victim. She's the victim of her own actions. She's the victim of carrying that child out, doing that cold spat in Mississippi, got that baby out there in Walmart. It was so cold, other people had to buy that baby some clothes because she brought the baby there with only Pampers. Shit went viral. Now it's a problem. But guess what? Guess what it was a real problem for? Guess who it was a real problem for? Also as well. When you get caught up in other people's dingbat activity, this is what happens. When good Samaritans get caught up in dingbat activity that other motherfuckers are pulling out here. This is what happens. Now I got the woman that was actually recording her doing set dingbat activity. Real talk. So we about to put this woman on that was recording her doing set dingbat activity that actually Walmart decided to fire, when she was actually the hero and brought to light to save these children's lives from this dingbat ass woman.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You can't make this shit up.
Let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
For those of you who are asking for an update, yes, she did go to jail. Yes, we did call the police. I mean, why wouldn't we? That's a crazy ass question to ask. When you see a child that's being neglected, don't have on any clothes, just a diaper, no shoes, no socks, no shirt, no nothing. So why wouldn't we call the fucking police? Why wouldn't we? know, I'm just going to ignore the hate, and I'm going to ignore the crazy comments. I'm not going to respond to y'all. I'm just going to ignore y'all. She asked me, did I have a child in the video? Yes, I do have a child. He's deceased. But if my child was living, ain't no way in hell my child will be out there with no clothes on.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
So, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing nowadays? Is this what we're doing? We're punishing the people that are actually calling out the bullshit. And, you know, we're letting the people that, you know, do the bullshit sit around the house with silk pajamas on. I mean, you know. If that's how y'all want to do it, I mean, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? We can just let our children be out here any kind of way, things like that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah, I mean, I would like to know also as well where the father of this woman's children are at and things like that, because she, you know, she said, you know, children at a certain point, you know, so she does have more than one child, more than that child that she actually brought to Walmart. So, you know, it's sad to me that situations like this are going on. It's sad that we're sitting around here every day with this dingbat activity, and it's just getting worse and worse. And the only people that are suffering are these children.
And what is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf? But you old fish-eyed fool.
The only people that are suffering are these children. And yeah. Now, I don't know who decided to sleep with this woman and, you know, secrete seeds off in her. But you know what? Birds of a feather always flock together, just like bats do. It just is what it is. All these bats out here reproducing, and that's the reason why we have setback activity. You know, chicks walk up in Walmart during the middle of a cold storm with a baby, technically a infant child, well, not an infant, but you know what I'm saying, a young child that is unclothed, no type of personal shelter on this child, meaning clothing. And it was very cold outside at that day. And we're just, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, yeah, she's online trying to justify basically the bullshit that she pulled. She's online trying to justify it. You know, talking about no help, this and that. Also talking about, you know, how well her children living. Like, you know, now to be honest with you, I can give her a little bit of props on this particular one stat right here. I mean, you know, a little bit of props on this particular, and what it is that I'm going to give her props on is that it seems like that household was fairly clean. It seemed that way. It seemed that way. Modern amenities, things like that. From what little bit that we could see, it seemed to be that way. Like I say, it seemed to be that way. But, for her to make that dumb decision to carry that baby out that day, and then now she wants to get on here and be like, she's not necessarily showing remorse. What she's showing is a lack of understanding for the way that she handled things. No accountability. And this is the thing that, a lot of men are talking about when it comes to dating a lot of women and being with women and things like that. And also, some men don't have accountability as well. It's just not all on the women. But, when it comes down to dealing with situations like this, when we have these children involved and things like that, and, women are out here doing things like this and think that there's no consequences that's supposed to be had, it's ridiculous. Like, she came up with the excuses about, if DHS do get involved, they're not going to do anything. Well, she got the running water or whatever the stipulations that the child services, require for, a mother in her position to keep their children. She has that. So it's like, okay, well, call these people. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, like, that's basically what she was saying. That's basically what she said. It was like, call these people. I don't care. I got the proper amenities. Obviously, they had been called on her before in order for her to know what she need to technically have to, maintain her children. But obviously her children are taken away from her now through various sources and of course, the internet, like everybody else, read, like, she has been brought up on charges. So, it just is what it is. So, it's kind of got to be a wait out. But it's just sad to me that we can't even trust women anymore to give our seeds to. And I suggest that a lot of you men out there, y'all definitely need to stop putting your seed in a lot of these women. Now we could go here all day. We could go here all day about, well, maybe men need to vet better and things like that. And look out for signs and red flags and all this and that. And that's true. That's true. We definitely need to do better at finding the red flags and looking out for what's going on, things like that. But, when you live in a society that promotes a lot of foolishness and a lot of mistrust and a lot of debauchery and a lot of chaos, and it's not about building anything. It's not about, creating or trying to, do any better, or, it's just all downhill. Yeah, it's going to be hard to vet properly in the 21st century. It's going to be hard to vet properly. Everybody got, the mask on. The mask. I'm just being honest with you.
And here we go.
Everybody got the mask on. These men got masks on. These women got masks on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a mask on. Nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to do this and that. Woo, and I get it. But the thing of it is, though, it's like when you put that mask on, of course you're not presenting your true self because you got a fucking mask on. So it's like how we ever going to get anywhere with everybody running around with a mask on, being fake, you know, in lust and greediness, and society is no more. It's no more. It's no more. You know, yeah. I hope those children are safe. And I hope that she really gets the help that she needs, you know, and things like that. But, you know, I doubt it. You know, I doubt it, you know. Let's just say I ain't put too much faith off in it. You know, kind of is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because if she was wanting to do the right thing, she would never, her nurture side, which obviously she doesn't have, regardless of what you've seen on the video here, you know, her in her little silk pajamas and shit. You know, trying to look all feminine and things like that. You know, nails done, all that shit, but you just got your children taken away from you, you know what I'm saying, you with your child or whatever. I mean, just like whatever. You know, now you trying to look all feminine and motherly and things like that. Now you trying to, you know, get out here with the public opinion to swear upon your side when you do get ready to go to court and stuff like that, you know, and, you know, the games that being pulled, but it kind of is what it is though, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell that you'll be notified whenever I decide to post things. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me.
We'll talk about that some other time.
No, I want to talk about it now. See,
Fred,
another reason
Fred, I said we'll talk about that some other time.
You don't tell me what I can talk about. You don't tell me what I can talk about in my own house.
Don't you point